Previously on Alan Wake. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my head?
The dark place is playing tricks on you.
I made my way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
You're trapped in your own nightmares. You're still going deeper.
There you go,
Alan.
Hartman. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake.
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head.
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
Fine.
I could feel the pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
Alright, we're in Special 2 now, Part 9, which should be our finale here. This is going to be the conclusion of the main first game. And then we're going to be playing American Nightmare. We have one more set of collectibles. I'm actually going to pull up my statistics here, so... I mean, I still haven't gone back and gotten that sign. We did get all the alarm clocks and cardboard standees from the first part, though those achievements still haven't unlocked. I've tried restarting the game, which usually triggers them, and they just are still locked. Same with the normal difficulty manuscripts, the chests, and the coffee thermoses, which I heard is a pretty common bug with the Epic Games version, so we might not be able to get all achievements on this game anyways. There's a way to fix it, I think, but it might take me a little bit to work that out. You can like hex edit the values of your collectibles and reset some of them so that you can recollect them. So I might have to do that. But yeah, like I said, this should be the finale. Everything's gonna come to an end here, and it's probably just gonna get even crazier. We do have some more miscellaneous achievements that require us to do things in a certain amount of time or not use weapons, and then there's also the one where you can't die or reload a checkpoint, which is much harder to do in this special than in the first one. So let's just get right to it.
Al, did you notice that light? Might be useful.
Is it useful though? There we go. Took a little bit to get it moving. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Hartman again.
I had to accept it. If all of this was from my mind, then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting myself. It was a moment of clarity.
At least they're starting us off with a bigger flashlight here. Yeah, they're immediately giving us a heavy-duty one. Well, it's nice of the game to give me ammo, but I don't have a gun, do I? Oh, there we go. I was wondering where the ladder showed up.
After finishing Departure, I felt finished myself. All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die. But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity. Perhaps they were the same.
Got a shotgun right away, though. before we go there, we have a video game in this maze. Here we go. It made like a 360 startup. Oh, they actually don't make it look like a 360 game on the PC version. I remember on the 360 version, it actually had like a Xbox 360 looking cover. But there's our first one for that. Though the achievement probably won't work anyways.
Hey, nice job, Al. So, you really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
And the Old Gods of Asgard
Some
stage.
fireworks here. Nice.
Link heard the old gods play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Alright, well we aren't very stocked up yet. See that one thing drop a revolver.
Remember this, Al?
It's all distorted. These stay active? These stay active, it might as well just light them up. We need to grab some handgun ammo.
You're a writer? You're threatened by your own imagination? It's like your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
Jeez, always melodrama.
Surrounded by the enemy and deafened by noise. Wait, look helpless.
How many of them are there? Alright, I guess that was actually all of them. God, I'm gonna die by the fucking fireworks. Let's get out of the area here. Our next video game case is gonna be somewhere near us.
See, Al? This is classic you.
It's right
Always
here.
making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
Even your memories are complicated. Yeah. So, I guess we need to talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
You're not coming?
Nah, that was a crutch, Hey, you're moving up in the world, buddy.
Oh, goodbye, Mindberry. We have another video game case out here as well.
Zane.
You have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
Let's see what it is.
lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing yourself, the parts of your mind that are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
Yeah, this is where things start to get sketchy.
I was glad to have Zane with me in this place.
Oh,
He
there
knew
goes the
terrain,
shotgun
such as it
ammo.
was. But a part of me wondered if he was even human anymore, after so many years in this place.
I mean, you're the one who wrote him free. Alright, there's another video game on the roof of this place. We have to get out right when we go in.
The world was tilted. It was turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall. They couldn't tell which way was up. He would die here, torn apart by the whirlwind.
Then we have to make it through this section coming up in less than 60 seconds as well. But like I said, I don't know if we're going to nail all of these. I remember having to replay this DLC a couple of times back then. Though it might not even really be worth it, because the achievements haven't been working all that well. Usually you're inside of there and a bunch of shit's flying all over the place. But in order to get this collectible, we have to wait for it to allow us onto the roof. Man, everything's just falling out. I mean, this is a safer way to handle it, but it still gets pretty sketchy. Just keep walking here. Alright, there we go.
The wind was picking up. The weight was too high. Too high! This might be water. You can't want me dead this badly.
Well, maybe he does.
The storm was coming. It would throw him off.
Try to do this as safely as we can. Dude, man, the auto aim is just ridiculous. Wait, is this even gonna help me? How close is it gonna get me? Oh, we might be good. Remember, we get attacked here, too. Wow, that was a perfect dodge. Come on.
Storm spun around. It was made of darkness.
Whoa.
I would have to make my way through this whirling madness. It reminded me of the Dark Presence. Just another memory.
Well, I don't think we're getting through this as quickly as they want us to. This guy was way too fast. Alright, I'm not landing on that. That was close. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna even get the achievement, but because it might. Even if I do get it, there's no way of knowing sometimes because the notifications don't like working. But I think we're out of there for now. I am stuck.
Stay focused on the lighthouse. If you can reach it, you will find the cabin.
Things are getting pretty crazy here, Zane.
It's to be expected. You are struggling to reclaim yourself. The landscape reflects that strain, but each step takes you closer. If you persevere, you can attain the lucidity that fends off the darkness.
I'm not gonna focus on here, it's gonna knock me off. Alright. Is there a reason to do that? Of course. Dude, it's so perfect how they throw shit. Always nailing me. Can't actually see any more enemies. Am I even supposed to go this way? I don't know. Oh no, I can see where I'm supposed to go. God damn it. God, there's too much happening. Damn, they threw a lot of them at us. I think we're still good here. I take it we're supposed to go down there. They really stockpiled us on flares. There we go. No. Thought they were gonna turn on and say something. It's getting really dark. Alright, don't have to worry about him. Thank God they stockpile us on flares. Alright. Looks like we can only really go this way.
Run through a maze, hopelessly sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless.
Oh, great.
Whoa! Now what?
I think things start falling. Can't actually go up yet. Just giant typewriter pieces. Is that what it wants me to do? Guess so.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
No.
Let's have a look at your head, Mr. Wake.
Going through a bunch of memories. I'm gonna have to wait for these things to get out of the way. Alright, this is gonna become our floor here. I guess we're going down here. Wait, that doesn't look right. Probably gonna have to wait for it to flatten out. Does this door happen to open? Yes, it does. That's where we got the clicker.
An elevator? Sure, why not?
Oh, stop spinning.
Next stop, sanity.
You're doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this place.
It's a dream. This is a vast place, home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
The dark presence.
Yes. I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is there any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
Oh, that achievement notification works. I guess we just didn't do the 60-second thing.
Stucky's gas station. Not something I particularly wanted to see, but obviously I wasn't the one in the driver's seat.
Another memory made real. Wake would never make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of it. In him. His own doing. He couldn't possibly win. He didn't even want to.
Man, Alan's got to get a grip. Keeps freaking out. We have another video game out here.
At least the lighthouse was much closer now. I would have to make my way up there somehow.
God, dude, I even tried dodging that. Yeah, our next video game's over here. God, I was so close. Ow, where the hell did that come from? Oh, I think I walked into the boom. Because those words actually do hurt you. But here's our video game. Oh, they keep spawning and they keep spawning brutes? That's insane. Okay, mid-dodge. And they're goddamn throwables. God damn it. Jesus Christ. That was almost really bad. I didn't mean to trigger that one boom. The hell did that do? Oh, it dropped ammo. I didn't see anything fall.
There was no power to the log lift.
Well, let's power it up. Dude, why do they do this? They just make it to where I can't move. These DLCs always throw you into super confined spaces. Alright, that has power. I'm gonna get attacked again. No, we look like we're gonna be okay. Slowly but surely. A lot of platforming in Special 2.
The part of you that is in control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
So there are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed a clicker. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane?
Zane isn't telling us
come on!
everything.
Well, that cleared things up.
He's leaving some details out of his story. 'Cause it is weird. And then Mr. Scratch, too. Like, Thomas is just very casual about Mr. Scratch. But like I said, in American Nightmare, Mr. Scratch isn't a nice guy. So it makes you wonder what Zane's actually up to here. Let's keep making our way up here. Surprised that guy even survived. Alright, we're at the top.
The bridge groaned in the unnatural wind. It was heralding the enemy's arrival. Wake wouldn't leave this place alive.
Yeah, maybe I should switch. Sassel really have to go this way? Make sure I have some platform behind me.
A moment. I can help you here.
How the hell are you doing that?
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
You were in my dream.
Yes. I taught you. You fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
Man, if he's this in control, what else can he do? There's another video game somewhere over here. I think, at least. This is the spot. Yep, here we go. Let me check my statistics. Yeah, we're all good so far. Just like to double check. Oh, I thought this was a cave at first. I like the sound of this. Not sure if there was someone behind me. Actually, there is someone behind me. Oh, that guy's gone. Ow. Wait, what does flash do? Oh, I think it drops flash grenades. Hopefully it's still up there. Oh wait, no, is it turning on a light? Yeah, it is. Jesus Christ, how many birds are there? Of course, he somehow avoided all the light. Jesus Christ, man. Let's get some health back here. They just throw so much at you in these DLCs.
Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
Even with the light gone, all I could do was keep going.
Oh, this is reassuring. Platforming is so sketchy when you know you can't die. Oh yeah, there's an achievement for listening to all these conversations here.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know. I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
Does it, though? Does it sound like fun? God damn it, I hate Dr. Hartman, man. He's annoying.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama. Until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Ouch.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Yep. Everything's just really trying to make Alan as depressed as he can get.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in here wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
There's actually a secret area coming up too, if I can even make it up this hill. Which is just for another achievement. God damn, so much of it fell off the edge. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. Okay, thank God. God damn it. Damn, throwing stuff at me again. They always throw it from off screen too, but yeah, this is where the secret area is.
I felt like the typewriter was mocking me. I was supposed to be calling the shots, but for a long time, it had been the other way around.
Get a nice little bit of dialogue. And then our next, game case is inside of the airplane here. Are they actually infinitely spawn here? You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Jesus, man. Those catch me during animations. Hit this checkpoint. I think this next section we have coming up here, I have to do it without firing my guns.
Far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it.
I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
Let's see what we got.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love
They kept coming.
I'm not going anywhere.
There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get him with sheer numbers.
That sounds absolutely lovely. But yeah, this is the part where we can't fire any of our guns. We can still use flares and stuff though, and then the lighthouse can kill them. Just have to wait for them to get hit by the light. And then we have to make sure we keep clearing stuff. Get all these guys out of my way. Thank God for that lighthouse. That one guy just barely got hit by it. Alright, they're dealt with. Oh shit. That was perfectly timed. Oh, what the hell? They didn't get hit? Damn, that was close. Not out of the woods yet, though. There's still more. Well, we're full surrounded right now. God, man. Getting too many close calls here. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Just one after the other of waves? Wait, he's fine? Don't do that. This one guy's got to get closer, man. Of course, the big guy lived. Alright, we made it.
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
We also have another video game case right here. This is our second last one. Let's climb all the way up this. I think we're getting pretty close to the end here.
Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the dark presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
Alright, we returned. Oh, we can go higher up. I didn't see the ladder.
I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
Before we go forward, our last video game case is where the first thermos is. Well, the first thermos after the prologue. The one where you have to walk all the way back. It's right here. Oh wow, one of the collectible achievements actually worked. Let's head all the way back down now. Alright, we're back down. Ready to continue here. Of course, it can't just be a straight shot.
Hey, Al. Feeling kind of depressed here.
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
This is ridiculous. You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings. Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kinda hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're abandoned. Fine.
Just doesn't care about mind bearing.
Al, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking the people Wake knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against him.
Yeah, I remember this. We have to beat this section without going into critical health.
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting better? Here we go! I'm earning the 50% commission. It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that guy. People skills, Al! You're a master!
Probably need all of this.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan!
Yeah, the birds are gonna make this fun.
Crime fiction, an expert on and a master of
Where did our... There he is. Jesus Christ, Hartman.
Mostly consists of making sure you don't want your entire life, but we do have all the impulse control. It's very enriching. I have several lawyers on speed dial just because I never know when to get in trouble again. You know what kind of people these are? Gangsters and assholes. And you're not a gangster. They make money all the time. Hey! A hissy fit? Your ego couldn't take it? And because
One of the Odinsons.
I've been killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al!
BFF!
Come on, buddy. Alright, they're both down.
It's totally not that you wouldn't have to literally pay your best friend to hang out with you because
everyone else would be
whoa.
surly ass.
Alright, there you go, Barry.
Really running low on patience here.
Get rid of these damn birds.
Driving me nuts.
Alright, that should do it. We lost half of our health, but we didn't go critical. Just stock up here.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me? Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
There we go. That is the conclusion to the whole entire game. He starts writing his other story called Return, which I think is actually the name of the story in Alan Wake 2, which is another reason why people don't think American Nightmare is canon, because it kind of just skips over that. But we're going to play it anyways. But yeah, I'll go into my closing thoughts now that this was the actual finale. This version of the game, the Epic version, has a lot of weird issues. As you can see, the ragdoll on the enemies when they die doesn't work. There's a lot of transparency issues with foliage that gets a little bit better when you turn MSAA on, and then the achievements on Epic services are just hit or miss. You don't know which ones are going to work and which ones are going to pop later and which ones just won't unlock at all. So this version of the game is a little weird. I mean, I like it because it's on PC at least, so at least I can play it. But I really wish they would have done something where it was available on Steam, because at least a lot of its other features would have worked in terms of the achievements. The bugs, however, they should have just patched the bugs before moving on. I don't know why they never fixed some of it, because the ragdoll thing didn't exist in the 1.0 version of this game, so they created the issue and just never fixed it. But I still highly recommend this game. Even if you just want to play the original version on PC, it's still worth a playthrough. If you want to get remastered on console, because I think it's available on next-gen consoles, or at least playable on next-gen consoles. It should be on Xbox at least. I'm not sure about PS5. But it's insanely good. The combat can maybe feel a little repetitive depending on the person. And I always like to say every game's repetitive in its own way. It just depends if it's the kind of repetitive loop that you actually enjoy or not. And this is one that I happen to enjoy. The story's insanely well done. It's very well written. The pacing is actually really good. And like I said, it's just everything about it. The writing, the characters, it's just all done really, really well, which is why I'm super excited for 2. It's because I heard the story is actually really good on that, and it continues it very faithfully, which is awesome. So yeah, I highly recommend this game. It's got some survival horror elements, but I hear that 2 leans into it a lot more, which is cool. I'm glad they did that. They made it more like a Resident Evil remake type of gameplay. There's an inventory system, I think they said, which I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out if I like that firsthand. But yeah, American Nightmare leans a lot more into the action side of it more than the story, which doesn't make it bad. Alan Wake's American Nightmare is still really fun, and it was an Xbox Live Arcade game when it came out at the time, so it's just a mini standalone spin-off, basically. But there are parts of it that people considered canon, and other parts that they don't. Most people just like to think it's like another one of Alan's story while he was trapped in the dark place, so that he could try to write his escape, but it just didn't work out, so then he continued writing the Return. I think that's like the gist of what the exception is in the community, so that the story is at least still partly canon. That's why we're going to play it. And like I said a few times, it's going to add a lot of context to Mr. Scratch, and why it's weird that Thomas Zane is just so casual about him, because Mr. Scratch is kind of... You'll see. And then one thing else too that I highly recommend watching all of the cutscenes for the Alan Wake DLC in Control, because we're not going to be replaying all of Control for just that DLC, so that part of the story won't be included in my series run here. So I mean, we might play through Control again at some point, or well, me personally, because I haven't played it on my channel, so we might go back to that game at some point. But for now, I highly recommend watching those cutscenes, because they do add a lot more to Alan's story and what has been happening between this game and the second game. And it also adds a bunch of context. So yeah, I highly recommend anyone looking that up, or to do so if they've watched my playthrough or they're watching my playthrough. But yeah, like I said, like I always say, thanks for watching. Thanks to anyone who watches this in the future. I always appreciate it. I really enjoy replaying some of these games, even really old games. So I'm probably going to be replaying a lot of other games and a lot of new games in the future. And I'll see you on Alan Wake's American Nightmare.